right, Matrixx and Rhodes show supporters. Well, we're going to talk about MSNBC in general, but I've got a couple of clips here. Number one, I've got Donald Trump Jr. absolutely ending MSNBC during an interview at the RNC, and basically by interview, they stuck a damn mic in his face. These clowns couldn't even wait a day, a few days after an assassination attempt that, in my opinion, the mainstream media and MSNBC and their rhetoric is complicit in. I mean, you got blood on your hands right now. Literal Trump ear blood on your hands right now. Look at your hands. It's on there. All right? And, of course, Morning Joe was pulled off the air in the morning. Okay, great, but you'd have to pull every sumbitch off that network that's over there. Well, Rachel Maddow and Peppermint Patty and Joy Reid, or Joyless Reid, was on last night at the RNC. What the hell are y'all even doing there? Really? So anyway, they're there. Somehow Joy Reid gets around to, I guess, trying to blame Trump for all of this. I mean, now the new thing is it's Trump's violent rhetoric that led to the assassination attempt. No. It's y'all going out there and calling him Hitler that is what actually did this. All right? Combined with the fact that the president's using terms like bullseye. I mean, hell, bullseye's a target. Seriously? Go bleep yourself twice just to be sure. So, I'm gonna play a couple clips. We'll get a little reaction from proud Americans too, but I'm going to play this clip last night. Brandon Tatum, the Officer Tatum, posted this on his X. Go follow and subscribe to him on YouTube, of course, if you're not already. I'm sure you are. Nonetheless, here's Matt Dillon, or is that Charlie Sheen? I don't know. And Peppermint Patty right there, Jen Psaki. And there is Joy Reid right there in the middle, dressed up like she's going to a queer swap meet of some kind. I don't know. I don't know where she's going. Got this blonde hair, once again, culturally appropriating white people's hair. Thanks for that, but we're the racist. All right, great. So anyway, she's got to run her mouth about the assassination attempt on Trump. Seriously. I mean, again, what are you even doing out here at this event? And then we'll get to Don Jr.
Universal kind of reaction that I'm getting, whether it's civilians or, professionals, is really a deep concern and lack of confidence in not us at this table or us at MSNBC, but us as the media writ large. And a fear that what's going to happen now is that the Republican Party will do what they do. They're in the middle of a campaign. The convention started today. But the media will acquiesce to trying to convince people that the things they've been experiencing for the last 5-6 years didn't happen. That the greatest purveyor and promoter of political violence, really, since anyone can remember, since George Wallace, I think, that we just haven't experienced that kind of open, sort of citing or sort of incitement of violence or sort of luxuriating in the idea of violence. It's just not something we're used to anymore in American politics. And then we had to get used to that being a thing. And people are concerned and expressing concern that we won't be the guardians of memory. And that we will allow Donald Trump, as he is, bathed in the glory and grandeur of his party, to rewrite himself as both a hero and a victim, that people who are the most vulnerable to not just the things he's done, but the things he's promising to do, and that will then happen without a guardian saying, wait, stop. And then the media will acquiesce to this rewrite. And the people that I've been talking to don't accept the rewrite.
Okay, so she's got a fear that Trump will be labeled as a hero. That was literally the most historic, heroic moment of my existence in 49 years. I'm about to be 49. That fist pump, fight, fight, fight. The mainstream media is freaking out right now because they're losing. And they're losing because of platforms like X, where these kind of things gets around so quickly now and gets digested by so many very quickly. But they're concerned that there's going to be a media rewrite. No, they're not going to back off. I don't believe that for a second. And again, like I said, they're getting to the point where they're starting to go right back to the same rhetoric that they had on Saturday afternoon prior assassination attempt. All right? Joy Reid scare. I mean, y'all are calling him Hitler for crying out loud. I mean, that whole network is complicit in what happened. I mean, that's ignorance of a gargantuan level. I mean, you can see it, Brandon, say ignorance. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You know? And I give you credit for watching this. My blood pressure can't take it. Well, mine can't either, but here I am. Lisinopril and all, 20 milligrams, okay? I mean, that's how it's done these days, all right? What a nasty human being. Seriously. So, and Mark Levine asked a great point yesterday around the news of Joe Scarborough being yanked yesterday morning. Shouldn't they pull their entire lineup, starting with, you guessed it, Joy Reid? I mean, honestly, she's the biggest culprit. The whole network would shut down. Okay. And I am not for censorship. I can't stand it. But there is dangerous tones coming out of their mouth that literally led to a man nearly getting his head blown off. If it was not for a miracle that showed up, God's hand literally came down and turned the man's head. I mean, we witnessed something unbelievable. So, leading into this, MSNBC reporter was put a microphone into Don Jr.'s face, and Don Jr., well, he obliterated this ass clown. I mean, torched over. Seriously.
What is that change going to look like, Don? What practically, your father as president, I think you would even say, was a divisive figure. What's it going to look like in the second term?
I don't think he was a divisive figure at all. I think the media created divisiveness around him. They lied about Russia collusion. They said he was a traitor. They went after him in every which way as possible. If the media actually starts being an honest broker, talking about the things that he did, the prosperity he brought, the peace deals that he signed around the world, rather than the disaster that we're living right now, I think you'd do everyone in the country a big favor.
I know immigration's important to him. I covered the family separation crisis closely. Will we continue to see policies like separating 5,000 children deliberately from their parents?
You mean the Obama administration?
You know they didn't do that, sir.
Okay, sure.
Will there be a second family separation policy?
It's MSDNC, so I expect nothing less from you clowns. Even today, even 48 hours later, you couldn't wait. You couldn't wait with your lies and with your nonsense. So just get out of here.
He just said, get out of here. Get out of here. I mean, God almighty. It's crazy. We're what, 48 hours, a little over 48 hours removed from the incident? It's crazy. We're done with these media cucks. I mean, seriously. He did Batman bitch slap Robin MSNBC here. He did. That was nice. Yeah. Don Jr. be like, I'm from MSNBC. Boom, get the F out of here. It's crazy. And yes, Obama did that to kids. That was an Obama thing. I mean, even now, it gets called out on it, and you know that didn't happen, sir. Stop it. Everybody knew it happened. I remember it being a big deal. I mean, actually, the media brought it up back then. Shockingly, before Trump came along, they all lost their minds. Every conservative should dismiss them just like this from here on. Honestly, it's crazy. Go Dawn. Love this. Under Biden, 85,000 kids are missing. All over the place. These kids that's come into this country, nobody knows where they're at. The media sucks. Yeah. Speaking of them kids, I mean, there's no telling. They probably Sound of Freedom. Did you watch that? No, that's even a separate issue. That's a separate video. But you get the point, right? That was gangster. Don Jr. saying, get the bleep out of here. And yeah, if you're going to pull Morning Joe, and Morning Joe's back on today, he's trying to be brave, stunning, and courageous by acting like, if this happens again, I'm going to quit. Okay. I mean, okay. Unemployment line yourself, please, by all means. You saw what happened to Don Lemon. I mean, what is he doing? Anybody? Think about that. The RNC's going on. Haven't heard a damn thing from Don Lemon. MSNBC is going to allow them guys to go out and do exactly what they do, and Trump's going to have to remain with his head on a swivel because of CNN, MSNBC, and all these other networks. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.